Churros on my YouTube with another episode of Follow the Moon series. I know you've been waiting for this one. This is the moon in Scorpio. It's my fifth house, so let's just go straight to it. I know it's Capricorn moon, but oh wow. You can go to the calendar here on the top, moon calendar. And we're just going to go back a couple days to June 11th, where the moon was in Scorpio. And let's first read what the moon in Scorpio. First of all, it was a waxing gibbous, which means it was slowly coming into the full moon. It was actually the last moon of the new moon. So it's like the last new moon energy, like kind of thing. Like whatever the new moon was trying to deliver, it delivered. So we got the moon is in Scorpio, creates need to delve into your feelings as deep as possible. There's intensity when Scorpio is in the air. You desire meaningful emotional exchanges. Well, mainly from the other person, not the Scorpio person. Now, more than ever at any other time, even if it is not easy, you're forced to change many things. Yes, because Uranus is near, but overall, Scorpio is all about transformation, right? Shallow relationships, which Scorpio hates, do not satisfy you because they're not purifying enough. They don't go deep enough, okay? So let's get into my chart. So I already told you that I have a login. So I go to my login. I go to my birth chart natal chart calculator. It looks like this. It looks at your birthday. Blah blah blah. You want to make sure it's in Placidus. Let's try whole signs so you can see the difference. Let's do whole signs. So we got whole signs. It's gonna look like this. Okay. On the top, right on the corner, right here, we got a list of click add-ons, whatever you want to call them. Click transit chart. Now we're gonna make sure you have to go back to edit birth and data. Oh, reload. No, we were shooting a video. Oh, okay, we're back. Okay, so now we're back here. So the Saturday was kind of a little bit boring. I usually work on Saturdays in the morning, which I do readings over the phone or whatever. So I think the highlight of the day was one of my exes decided to reach back out and come to my area and force himself to be in my day. So let's see. It was around I went to see my family around 6:30 in the afternoon. So let's see how that looks like. I went to see an uncle of mine's from my mother's side. It's just always the house that we go to. Right? So let's click custom graphics up here. As you can see, we got the moon is in Scorpio, 15 degrees, and is making aspects to Venus. You see that little blue lines that are coming out? So this is the orange line. You probably, I'm used to seeing it, so I figured it out. But this aspect thing, my Venus, which is a sextile, look at it, it's 15 degrees. My Venus is at 17. Or my IC is really the actual connection. And then it makes another sextile to my Uranus and Neptune. So for instance, I went to see a person from my family, the IC. It would make sense that I'm activating that. Right? And the ascendant hour was actually Scorpio. Well, technically it was 28 degrees, which is my mother's side of the family. 28 degrees is Cancer. And it's funny because it was going into Sagittarius. I was there for an hour, and then my ex calls me, unfortunately. Anyways. And I meet up with him. That's sometime around 8. We do an event or go out to eat or something. We are chilling together somehow. We don't gonna go there. See, he's a Sagittarius, so he ruined. This is a karmic house. Anyways, so you see, there's a lot of activities. That's where the ascendant hour is at, and then we have a lot of activities over here in the fifth house, right? Because technically, I'm with him. Okay, so that was one day of Scorpio. Really nothing crazy. This is my fifth house so that's what K2 brought along, I guess. K2 brought him along. Then the following day, actually, I go do my hair, which is, I put this hair product in my hair. I work out in the morning, right? Then I put this hair product around 2 p.m. to make my hair straight. I think it was actually 3. Let's put 3. Let's go there. Let's see. Where's the ascendant hours? Yeah. So the ascendant hour is over Jupiter. Okay. I just wanted to check that out. And look, the moon is at 28 degrees, which is a Cancer degrees over my body. there was a lot of planets in the 8th house with Venus at 17 degrees, which would make an exact trine to my Venus, which is my body. And I passed out at the salon. They were pretty shocked. So I was getting this hair done. It's funny because look at the part of fortune. Isn't a hair degree. I'm getting a service done. Duh. It's a beauty service. Right. So I passed out. At the same time, another one of my old flames hits me up through the text messages, who is like, I'm talking about last year old, y'all. Like, I'm talking about how I didn't even know this person was it's still lurking for me. So that was like, oh my God, it must be the pigs are flying or something. So yeah, I did my hair, but that was a little bit unsuccessful. But I guess I just want you to know that. And Mercury was at 29 degrees, and it was like opposing the moon at that time when I passed out. So yeah, things to be in awareness of. So Scorpio moon brought death, of course. Transformation, I did my hair, and a bunch of old things out of the fucking woodworks. Anyways, so that's how you want to evaluate your date. It just makes sense. I have Mars and Mercury, which rules the men. They're actually Gemini risings. Shh, don't tell them. Anyways, then with K2 brings them back, old people, 20 degrees. They are both very toxic. Then I'm pretty sure that 20 degrees is also what caused some type of death thing going on here. Do I have any 20 degrees? Let's see. In order to see the degrees, you need to go put it back in Placidus. That's why Placidus is needed. It's like your social security for the stars. So do I have I actually supposedly have a 5th house of 20 degrees, of course. So all that started to aspire, remember, this is from the new moon, the last day of the new moon. So it makes sense that both of these people would reach out to me. In the middle of June, where it's my 12th house month of the blind spot. Yay me. Thanks. Come in soon. We're going to do the video.